Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, another gameplay. This one of one of my favorite budget cards in the game. At least I think he's gonna be one of my favorite budget cards in the game. In Ruby Paul Silas. Looking at him here, 6'7", 220 pounds, 73 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, 83 ball handle, 88 interior defense. The one thing I don't love about him is only the 70 perimeter defense. I have a little bit of holdbacks with that, but great rebounder, 86 offensive rebound, 85 defensive rebound, 84 speed, as well as an 88 lateral quickness. If you want to compare Paul Silas to somebody, compare him to Maurice Lucas. Like, look at the stats all the way around. Paul Silas is a better dribbler, can create a little bit more. Maurice Lucas is a little bit better on the defensive end, but look at the speed and lateral quickness. Basically identical in all of the athleticism stats, and so that's kind of who I do compare this Paul Silas to. Looking at the tendencies here, 85 driving dunk tendency, looking at his defensive tendencies here, great across the board. You look at the 85 on-ball steal tendency, 80 contest shot tendency, great defensive tendencies across the board, 17 gold badges, brick wall, rim protector, pick dodger, clamps, chase down artist, defensive leader, heart crusher, intimidator, off ball pass. Look at all the defensive badges he has. Hopping on down, rebound chaser, pogo stick, post move, lockdown, tireless defender, trapper, ankle braces, clutch defender, hot stopper, silver pickpocket, and box, as well as that bronze dimer. So 20 badges, at least 75% of them are in the defensive category, and I think he can't get every badge in the game, I don't think, but the quick first step he can get and go a little bit further, interceptor. The shooting badges is the one thing that Paul Silas can't get. So outside of the shooting, he can get basically anything in the game, whether it's playmaking, defense, offense. It's just the shooting that he can't get upgraded. And so I don't think he comes with any shooting badges, and I don't think he can get any, which is the one thing that limits him when you do compare him to Maurice Lucas. Looking at Silas here, the one reason I did compare him to Maurice Lucas is if you compare their jump shots, they both have that Draymond type release, which is just absolutely butter. He only has a 73 3 ball, but you can see, even with no shooting badges, I greened my first shot with him. And the thing I would say is he's a better playmaker than a Maurice Lucas. He is. He's got pro dribble six, got good enough ball handle. The tough thing about it is his three ball just isn't super high. It's not a bad release. It's just slow. Like, I don't know if Paul Silas is slower than a guy like Draymond's, but his release definitely feels very, very slow. And maybe it's because I'm on next gen, because I know Draymond's release feels a lot slower on next gen compared to current gen as well. So just kind of something to keep monitoring and see, can you green consistently with Silas? Can you get off shots with the card? Is his release fast enough? Some stuff like that. But the one thing I would say is the lack of shooting badges definitely hurts a card like Silas. Now I'm greening a decent amount with him. I wouldn't say a ton of shots, but enough to at least keep the defense honest. If you can green 50% of your shots with the card, I think that's going to be enough to at least keep the defense honest, and so they at least have to respect a guy like Paul Silas. Now, see what kind of dribble six he's working with. That's his Curry escape, and I can't really momentum with. Okay, that's his momentum as well. So I wouldn't say I love his dribble six, but at the same time, I mean, his ball handle is good enough in which he is going to be able to speed boost and get to the rim. I'm intrigued to see how Paul Silas moves on current gen, because that's where I play mostly, and so I know a lot of people are the same way and they play more on current gen than next gen, so we're just going to see. Obviously, his release is basically the same as Draymond's. I know on next gen it might seem like it's not as quick, but it is basically the same thing. And you saw the one green from range extender. The green from range extender just kind of showed what he can do. Obviously, I'm shooting a lot of slightly lates and stuff, but that can at least, that shows you that he's going, as long as you time the release, you have the capability of greening the shot with Paul Silas. Now let's check out his dribble six here. Okay, I mean, they're not that bad. I don't mind that much, to be honest with you. Now, obviously, I wouldn't recommend shooting a ton of shots with Paul Silas from three. From mid-range, it might be a different story. You might be able to green more. But from the three-point line, definitely don't count on Paul Silas being your knockdown shooter. Can he knock him down? Absolutely. Would I shoot a ton of threes with the card? Absolutely not. That's kind of my opinion on it. If he's wide open late in the shot clock, maybe you should let it fly. But other than that, I don't really think you should. On next gen, it might be a different story because it's a lot easier to green on next gen and stuff like that. But when I have timed it well, it has been green. And if not, it has been slightly late, as you guys can see. But I think I'm starting to get his timing down, and that's the thing. If you start to get his timing down, you should knock down a majority of your shots with this Paul Silas card. Now, on the offensive end, I'm not even going to use Paul Silas like that. He's just going to stand in the corner while Steph and Blake do their thing, right? And the big thing for me is, as long as Paul Silas isn't a liability on offense, that's the most important thing for me. Good Silas. Look at Silas. Like, I just like his frame on the defensive end. I truly, truly do. Good. Show me. Show me, Pierce. There's just no way Paul Pierce put him in the rim. What is he doing to my... No. He didn't just do that. I know he didn't just do that. I was seeing something. Something got in my eye.
What?
Imagine me shooting that. Like, that's just a terrible decision from range extender. Where's Silas? I need to be active with you on defense. Active on defense. There you go. Good defense, Steph. There you go. Great defense. Good, Silas. Come on, give me something. Back to Blake. Come on. Come on. Come on, Blake. Give me one. Good shot there by Blake. Give me a stop now. Over to Silas. What in the world, Paul Silas? What type of layup package did they give you? That's got to be green. See, like that one right there, that's a good look for my boy Silas. I have to find a way to green that one consistently. There it is. Green light for Paul. Finally, I was able to get one to go. I knew it was just a matter of time. He's got a good release. I just have to get it figured out. Look at Paul. He said, not in my house. Jump. Oh, my goodness. Y'all gave up an open. Good. Silas with a board. We're running. Somebody better slow me down. Somebody better slow me down. Somebody better slow me down. All right, come here. Don't leave Paul. Stop leaving my man's Paul Silas. I got his release down. All I needed to see was one green, and it is over with from here on out. There it is, Cam. Get it up. Steph, up to Paul. Paul Silas on the break. A big slam dunk. Finding his rhythm here late in the first quarter. Not my steal. That's fine. We'll get one. Don't foul. Do not foul, Steph. There's no reason to foul. Board. Look at Silas clearing the boards, heading into the second quarter up 3 points. Second quarter, I need to see some of the same for how he ended that quarter. Look at the great bait by Silas on the first possession of the second quarter. Out to Cam, he jumped. Out to Grant. Look at our offense right now. That might be a little too deep. Good, Blake. Silas, chill. We don't need a three. We don't need a three. Just take it to the rim. Why did he shoot a pull-up? I don't know. I just wanted a slam dunk. That's a tough angle to get it to go. But Silas gets it to go. Very, very good attack in the rim. Up to 15 points. Thank you. We finally got to stop, man. I hate that. Board. Good, Blake. Come here. Toasty. Oh, my word. He is the toughest. I'm not going to lie. Paul Silas is tough. Honestly, my guys aren't that tired. You know, for playing the whole game, they're truly not that tired. An easy bucket for Silas. He's been the recipient of some easy buckets like that, but overall, his 18 points haven't came that easy. I was going to say, I played that about as well as I could have. The Intimidator, as you guys can see, lighting up right there. Over to Steph. Chill. Come here. Over to Grant. I should have shot it. Never mind. Why would I shoot it when I sold the release late with Silas from the corner? We go into halftime up 9 points. Look at the box score. Silas led the way with 18-4, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. No turnovers, 8 of 11 from the field. All of his misses have been from deep. Blake hasn't missed a shot. Reddish is 4 or 5 from the field. And just balance between the top 3. I only have 3 scores, but it has been balanced. Looking at the team comparison here. Honestly, it's been pretty balanced. The only biggest difference is I've made 8 threes compared to his 4. Good. And good. We're through. Do not foul him, Silas. We're fine. We don't need any fouls. Great defense. Great defense. No need to foul or anything. Great defense. Board. Thank you. Run. Uh-oh. Somebody better guard Cam. That's all I can say. Somebody better guard Cam. Nobody does, and that's a bad mistake by my guy. Into Silas. What in the world is going on? Silas just has some of the weirdest layups. I don't know why he's not dunking the ball, but was able to get that one to go. Come on, man. Perfect. Come on, you can't leave Paul Silas open. I think he's 50% from 3. That's late. And that's the thing, when I have missed, I feel like I've been late the majority of the time with Silas. I swear people quit at the weirdest times. It was literally a 10-point lead for me. He just drilled the 3, and we got to quit at the end of the 3rd quarter. But honestly, I was super impressed with Paul Silas. I don't know why people quit at such weird times, but honestly, you guys saw a solid 12 minutes of unlimited gameplay. And in each of those 12 minutes, Paul Silas was very solid. I think he was 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. I think he was like 13 of 17 from overall. So he didn't miss a shot that was inside the 3-point line. And honestly, that's where he's gonna make the most of the majority of his shots, is driving, dunk, driving layups. Obviously his 73 3-ball, especially on next gen, is serviceable. Even without shooting badges, especially off dime or anything like that, you can definitely get it done. And on the defensive end, you guys saw Silas definitely competes at a very high level. For a budget card, he is absolutely incredible. You're not going to find a card for, 7,000 MT like this Paul Silas. It's just not going to happen very often. Now, you can make a debate that a lot of people can do what Silas does, but I'm going to argue with his speed, his lateral quickness, and his interior defense, you're just not going to find a lot of cards like him. You're just not. Even if you compare him to like an Andre Kirilenko, AK's not as fast as this Paul Silas card. So, in my opinion, Paul Silas is very solid, and definitely worth anything below 10,000 MT if you're looking for a guy to run. I'm very high on this Silas card, especially compared to Maurice Lucas. He's probably not as good, obviously, but definitely a Maurice Lucas clone. But that is going to wrap it up for my opinion on Paul Silas. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.